Oh, look at me. I'm covered in brown. Oh.
All right. Well, am I naked?
No. Okay, so you fall forward straight on your face.
Not my facial.
I should have jumped in the void when I had the chance.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Home Rules D&D podcast. I'm Helena, and I will be your dungeon master. Today's episode is a little bit special, as this is the beginning of our first campaign with you. And as such, I must introduce it. This campaign starts with my players gaining consciousness. They have no memories of the past, and only know what is right in front of them. Their world is falling apart. They must escape certain death. Natural disaster, political cover-ups, and a dangerous rolling mist is just a short list of darkness that they have to endure. Welcome to the void. All right, so we're starting with a couple of one-on-one sessions for you to get to know my players a little bit better. And we're starting today with my friend Marlena.
Hello. Nice to meet you guys. My name is Marlena, and I'm very excited to be here. I'm looking forward to being a part of this podcast, and I hope everybody enjoys it. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Would you like to introduce yourself a little bit?
Like me or?
You, what do you like to do?
I like to cook. I like to draw. I like to do art mostly. I'm a very creative person. I like to find ways to be creative, whether it's through paper and any type of medium, or just being with my friends and making a podcast like this one, or D&D, or going outside and enjoying the fresh air. It doesn't matter. I'm a free-spirited person. And yeah, it's just a little bit about me so far.
And would you like to introduce your character a little bit?
Yes. So my character is named Luna Luxurious. I wanted to really take some time to think about what I wanted my character to be like. I feel like the way that she looks is as an embodiment of what I wish I could have been. Think very tall, statuesque, poised, holds the room's presence whenever she enters. I would give her height to be around 6'5", 6'4". She has no hair, so she is bald. She has very bright but slender eyes. And her creative outlet, just like me, in some form is through clothes. So she really likes to be expressive with fashion and fabrics. She is a high elf, and she is a cleric.
How do you feel about being my first player?
I think there's some form of thrill that comes with it. It's kind of like, oh, I'm the first one in the pit. I have to figure out everything by myself. I'm excited because I'm still a little bit new to D&D, and I think that this is allowing me to be a little bit more intimate with you in terms of like how I want to be as a player and understanding a little bit more about my techniques and tactics. So I'm excited. Just excited.
Amazing. All right. Well, we begin. In the blink of an eye, you're awake. It feels as though you just began as a person, as if the entire world in front of you was immediate and overbearing all of your senses. You're standing in this forest, and even though this feels like it's your first experience as a living being, all you can feel is dread.
Am I alone in this forest?
Looking around the forest, you don't feel alone. You're surrounded by sing-songy animals, and it's a nice temperate day. The sun peeks onto your skin and feels like liquid gold.
I want to find some shade. I don't think I particularly enjoy the sun on my skin. It itches.
Yeah, you look up and you see the sun peeking through the trees, and if you just step 1 foot to the left, you know that you'll be covered in shade.
Wonderful. Don't want to be in that sunlight. Just in terms of my surroundings, is there any chance that there is a town nearby, civilization, or am I mostly like deep in a forest?
You're deep in a forest.
Just in a forest. Okay. All right. Well, am I naked?
No, you are wearing clothes.
Okay, period.
You also have a side bag
I do
that
have
has some items in it.
Yeah. Okay, so I think for my bag, I would like to just display what I have in the bag. I'll open this very gently. So I think for now, I would like to have some tailor's tools. So I'm thinking like a measuring tape, sewing stuff for fixing clothes, like anything that rips, buttons, whatnot, little pins, like a priest pack, and then like some fabric scraps.
Can we roll perception?
Okay. I think that's a 9.
Guided by this dread in your stomach, you take a look at your surroundings. You're standing on a mountain. You can see kind of further down a small red lighthouse. But no town can be seen behind it as it's covered in this thicket of trees. There's a big lake in between you and this lighthouse as well. Looking directly ahead of you, you see this sharp, tall mountain. It's intimidating in height, and it's dark and gray. Suddenly, in the distance, you hear something strange. This deep, resonating sound, like a bomb.
Well, okay. Just in terms of what seems smart, I would like to, obviously, I think I would head towards the direction of the lighthouse, see if I could possibly get any supplies there, since I'm alone in the woods right now. So I would like to move towards the lighthouse.
You take a step in the direction of the lighthouse when another bomb hits, and then another, and then another. You look back at this mountain where all of these sounds are coming from, and suddenly the mountain is less intimidating. This loud shriek of metal being pulled away from metal rings in the air as you watch the mountain begin to fall.
Interesting. Are we like some sort of mechanical mountain? Possibly not real.
You start to see it tip to the side a little bit, towards the lighthouse. And then it off balances on the other side. It begins to fall directly into the earth. It doesn't fall on its side. It doesn't fall or crumble into the land beside it. It falls straight into the earth. You watch as this white mist begins to fill the air where it used to be.
Okay, is the mist moving rapidly?
It did as the mountain was falling. It immediately erupted into the air around you. You start to smell this metallic, deep, bloody smell.
Okay.
It's as if everything is moving in slow motion.
And am I at a point, like a high point in a hill or like a tree where I can see all this happening? Or,
Yes, you're on a hill pretty close to this mountain.
Okay. Since I heard those bombs go off, can I see anything in the distance or around me where there's some form of smoke or some sort of sign of where the bomb could have happened, or is it just a sound that I hear?
It was just the sound that you hear. At this moment, you can't really see anything as this mist is encroaching.
Okay, So I feel like I want to start heading down so I'm not covered by the mist so I can see what's ahead of me.
For sure. As you're heading down, you hear crumbling behind you. As if this mountain being pulled into the earth is causing a reaction. The ground behind you begins to feel unsteady as it continues to crack open, almost as if it's going for a direct attack against you.
Okay. How far ahead is the lighthouse?
The lighthouse is decently far away. I would say it's about 5 kilometers.
Okay.
And you're noting that the lake that was next to the lighthouse is beginning to empty of its water.
How close by is the rumbling behind me, like the movement of the earth?
The movement feels like it's coming closer very rapidly. I would need you to roll a survival if you'd like to know how long it would take to get to you.
Okay. Is that a 9 or a 6?
It'll have a line or a dollar. Oh, that's a 9.
9, okay. 9 for survival.
Looking down, you see the crumbling, and it is as it sounds. It's like encroaching on you. You believe you have about 5 minutes before you need to start going into a full sprint away.
Okay. I say I would start picking up the pace and moving away from the movement of the earth.
All right, you pull your satchel bag into your stomach just to protect it before you start running, and you just, as if controlled by instinct, begin to run in an eastern direction. You hear this awful sound coming from the lighthouse.
What kind of sound?
A crashing.
Does it look like, to some extent, that the lighthouse is falling apart like the mountain did?
Looking over, you see that it is slanted sadly into the earth behind it.
Okay. Is there anywhere I could take cover or find elevation point?
Cover and elevation right now would mean risking your life.
Okay. Let it come towards me.
You stop and you look back at this ground falling in. It's relentless. It's never stopping. And within a minute now, it begins to reach almost to your feet. You look down in pure white void.
I brace myself for impact.
Doing this will kill your character.
Okay, Okay, so what I've been sensing just from what I'm feeling from what you've been telling me in terms of my surroundings with the bomb sounds, and my eyes mechanical mountain falling into the ground rumbling, I feel like I'm in a circle. I don't know why. I feel like I'm just like in this like pit, this gigantic pit, and it's like a test to see what's gonna happen to me.
So you're not in a pit. The ground is just crumbling down.
Okay.
It is as literal as it sounds.
Okay. I thought if I went for it, something would happen.
You would die.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so obviously we don't want that. I don't think we'd want to kill my character off just yet. But I think right now, since it's hard to tell what to do, it's not smart to get to an elevation point or find cover because something could possibly...
I mean, the ground's falling in.
Yeah.
If you find cover and stay there, you will die. And if you find elevation, you won't be able to run away and you will die.
Okay. Is there any chance that I could keep running until maybe there's a point where the rumbling just stops?
Absolutely. You can keep running.
Okay, I will keep running.
You begin running in a straight beeline into the forest. You notice the animals around you have gone quiet, and there's a rushing and thumbling of feet. Looking around you, you see a stampede. The smallest birds are desperately flying away from whatever this mist is. You don't seem to really understand the problem, with the mist, but it seems the animals nearby are coughing it up and dying directly because of it.
Okay. I have some fabric, fabric in my bag. Somewhat thin, but I notice what's happening around me and I wrap it around my mouth and try to keep my intake of the mist as low as possible, or at least try to not breathe it in as much as I can.
You keep running forward, not really knowing when it's going to end. It feels like it's directly chasing you. Suddenly there's this awful creaking sound, this crackling very nearby. I'm going to need you to roll a dex save.
Okay. 10.
10?
Yeah.
So,
Oh Lord. What's about to happen?
you look back briefly at whatever this cracking is, and you note that a tree is falling directly for you.
Oh, okay.
As you look back, you freeze. You raise up your hand, you keep running forward, and you fall straight into a pit. Right into a cave, and the tree drops on top of you. I think I need you to take 4 bludgeoning damage.
God damn it. I just started, man. Okay, so it straight up hit me, like the tree hit me.
The tree didn't hit you. You thankfully fell into this cave. So
Right.
it fell on top of the cave entrance.
So I can't get out of the cave.
You do need to find a way out. Yes.
Okay.
The crumbling behind you is just coming ever closer. And with the amount of time that you took away from yourself earlier, you need to figure this out fast.
Okay, in terms of whatever's in front of me, do I have any source of tunneling ahead of me, or is it just like a cave where there's nothing? It's like a dead end.
You are in complete darkness. You cannot see.
Okay, can I feel around my surroundings? Can I feel anything?
Feeling ahead of you, you note that there seems to be a path. There seems to be a way to get through.
Okay.
But you're not sure when or if that will end.
It doesn't make any sense for me to try and get out where the tree is, so my instinct is to just keep going forward. But I would keep myself close to the wall so I can be touching whatever I'm feeling.
You keep yourself close to the wall, and you almost use it to pull your body ahead faster. You're grabbing the sides, you're feeling this muck, and this disturbs you to your core, just filling your nails. You know that it is really not like you to touch dirt.
Not with these slender hands.
You feel this dirt, it's mucking up your 6-inch heels.
Yeah, so guys, Luna looks good in every occasion, so she's not about to be out here looking a damn mess. So Luna knows her priorities.
You feel these heels every time you try to make a step on them. They stick in the muck and you're forced to run on the tips of your toes.
Oh, no. Oh, not these shoes, not these shoes. Oh, I really don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
The tips of your beautiful shoes are starting to become completely covered in muck. You're really not in your element.
Deep breaths. Feel the wall, find your path. Feel the wall, find your path.
Looking ahead of you, you see a light at the end of the tunnel. It does seem that this cave is either gonna find an end, or there might be another hole in the ceiling.
Okay, wonderful. Let's just go ahead and see what the heck happens to me.
Running forward, you see a hole in the ceiling. Not ideal.
Great.
There is an obvious path forward. You could try and climb out here. There does seem to be a vine seeping into this hole.
Huh. See, this is what I'm thinking, is that if I were to go forward, since I'm underground, and if this rumbling, which is basically making the earth go into this void, I'm worried that, like, it'll fall onto me and then I'll fall into the void if I keep going underground. But then again, I'm covered, so it's a little bit more safe. But at the same time, if I'm up top, I can see clearly what's around me. Ooh. Is there a way I can roll for chance?
I mean, evens and odds, you could roll a d6. Evens could be you try to take the vine. Odds could be you try to go forward.
Okay, wait 1 second. D4. This is a D6, correct?
That's a d6.
Okay. All right. I got a 1.
Okay, so that was for chance. Odds was you keep going forward?
Yeah.
Okay, so ignoring this whole up, understanding that you'd have to climb a vine, which really doesn't feel like what you want to do. You just keep going forward.
Yeah. Comfort over strength, guys.
You keep pulling forward, and eventually you do find a better way out.
Okay, wonderful. Ah, just what I was looking for.
And you keep desperately running forward. It seems that whatever crumbling behind you has started to fade ever slightly. It's still off in the distance, but it feels further away. You feel a little sense of time.
Okay, am I still being surrounded by mist, or is the mist also somewhat evaporated itself in the air of this border that I've reached?
Roll perception.
Okay. Interesting. 15.
Okay. You look back and you see where the crumbling is sounding. Mm-hmm. This wall of mist coming forward towards you. Past it, it's as if the world on that side doesn't exist anymore. There's nothing you can see.
Interesting. Very interesting. As long as it doesn't touch my clothes, we are all good to go. I am sane, I am passionate, and I am calm. I'm going to ignore the fact that I am covered in mud. Peace.
Now that you're in the light, you do see that your arms up to your shoulders are covered in mud. It looks almost like pretty ugly brown gloves. You look down, and up to about your calf, there's the same muck. And you note that one of your heels is missing the heel.
Whoever chose to make this day as miserable as it is, and whoever thought that brown was my color, oh God, seriously needs to get their eyes checked, because I am not going to be. Thank God no one's here. It's just me and my peace. Okay, I saw nothing, I feel nothing. Let's go.
Do you continue forward?
Yes, ma'am.
Away from the fun crackling noises?
Yes, of course.
Oh, good. Well, you weren't so sure earlier.
I don't know what to expect.
It's good to stare into the void sometimes.
It just gives you that sense of, I don't know, like, we as people, we're so strange. It's like, you look at something, you're so curious, you're so filled of this curiosity, you just don't know what it is and you want to know, but at the same time, something's so unfamiliar to you, you just can't seem to wrap your finger around it. So I was like, let me jump into this bad boy. Let's see what happens.
All right. You continue to run forward into the forest, and that same familiar crackling sound happens again. Lord. Thankfully, the tree isn't falling onto you.
Yeah,
you look to your side, and you watch as it falls directly on to a doe. This beautiful deer.
Oh, God. Am I hungry?
No?
Okay.
Do you keep running forward?
Yes.
All right. Ignoring this awful thing you just saw, You whip straight ahead.
Oh, wait, actually, could I go up and take the fur? Like the skin of it? To keep myself warm?
It would take about an hour to skin the deer.
That's fair. Let's keep going forward.
All right. Okay, so it feels like you're just continuously running forward. You start to reach this area where the forest begins to make an end.
Okay.
And you note that ahead of you, there's another growing void. There's these two towns, and you watch as people are flurrying away from this hole in the earth. Some people are staring at it and watching it take them with a full acceptance. Some people look at it as if it's the greatest terror of their life. Some people ignore that it happens entirely before they're pulled into the earth.
So there's 2 points, and they're both kind of meeting me in the middle, right?
Yes, so you will have to run in a different direction.
Yes. I'm guessing, like, right, probably.
Yeah, you can run right.
Okay.
It would be faster, yes, if you take the right direction. Which is thankful because to the left, the void seems to, like the secondary void seems to be going in that direction east.
To the left,
Towards
to the left. Yeah.
What looks to be a small, quaint town.
Yeah, we don't need those.
Yeah, running past, you see another town, like on this other side, full of people going about their day-to-day life.
Is it safe?
No.
Oh, okay. Do I keep running?
I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you keep running. You run until you've passed this town completely, directly into the forest.
In the same forest I was before?
It's a different forest now.
Okay.
Its trees are different. They're darker in wood, and they seem to be a mix of deciduous and pine.
Okay. Okay.
The last forest was mostly pine.
Okay. And does it feel more dark and gloomy?
It feels... That's a good question. Roll insight.
Cool. 1.
1? It feels no different than the last.
Okay. All right. It's okay. I guess I just want to like briefly catch my breath and then just keep going.
You forge a good path forward. You keep running forward until you can't anymore. You've run to the edge of this cliff.
Okay.
There seems to be no obvious path forward.
Okay. And down this cliff, is there just land or water?
Looking down, it seems to be straight land.
Okay, that would kill me, obviously. And in any other direction, right or left, is there any indication of like where the void might be coming from?
Behind you.
Behind me. Okay, I guess I'll just turn left now.
Okay. Running north for a little bit, you begin to panic because the void is coming from the side now, and you're spending this energy running against it. You desperately look around to the side, and you finally see it. There's a log, a fallen tree, recent fallen tree, that has fallen onto the other side where there is another cliff face as a natural bridge. You don't know how safe it is. You don't know how easy it will be to pass, as it's covered in leaves and branches.
Okay. So I have to like get past it, right? Okay, I want to see if I can run as fast as I can and then jump over it, or like try to like climb over it depending on how big it is.
The best thing you could do right now is climb across it.
Okay, let's
to
climb.
the other side.
Let's try and do that.
Okay. Roll acrobatics.
The way I am dressed, it's not going to be on my side. 5.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're not graceful as you jump up this log. You're kind of more like... I mean, it is quite tall. So you're like pulling yourself up desperately and you feel it start to rip at your skirt.
Oh, don't look. Oh, peace and agility. Peace and agility.
And as you get to the top of this log, you start to feel it roll under your weight.
What is happening? What? Oh, for the love of God!
You clamber over this log and you like run into the other side, trying not to fall into the ravine. As you get into the branches, you hold on to them for support and you feel yourself turning to the side. And as you look over to the side, you see the bottom of this ravine is beginning to fill with water.
There's just no hope for me in this world.
I'm gonna need you to roll another dex save.
15.
15?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, good.
All right. You manage to pull yourself away from these branches and just push your way through. You do get to the other side, and you manage to jump off on the correct side. Not the way the log is rolling.
Thank God.
And a branch is gonna whip you.
Oh,
It is going to do 1 point of slashing damage. It's mostly just inconvenient.
Ow! Oh my God, I just want to go home. Wherever home is. I really don't know what is happening right now.
You continue running. Suddenly, you feel your foot catch on this heel. And then your next leg you put down, it begins to catch even more. You feel yourself sinking into a pit of muck.
you really chose it today, didn't you? You had to do this to her. Wow. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna have to let these puppies go. I proceed to take off my shoes, or at least try to get out. So, is it like a mud consistency?
Yes.
So if I'm in mud, I sit back.
It's like a very thin mud.
Okay, so I kind of like sit back down. So it's like when you're getting stuck in something like sand or mud.
Okay.
Sit back down and I just pull myself away. Like I try to pull my feet out of the shoes, and I try to like get out.
All right. So you sit down and you pull your legs back, and you kind of feel your butt sink in.
No.
You feel the mud begin to like just cover your back as you begin to sink down.
Okay, is there anything near me that I can grab? Like can I pull myself to the edge, the rocks, any branches above me?
Roll survival.
God damn it.
The ground is vibrating behind you, so it's kind of like pulling you into the mud further.
Okay, 9.
9?
Okay, yeah.
Wait. Yeah.
9 for survival. So a 10.
10?
Yes.
Looking to your side, you see that if you like kind of pulled yourself through a little bit, there's like a stick you could grab onto and pull yourself out.
Okay, great.
But you'd have to like pull yourself through the mud to get to it. Roll athletics.
Oh, you hate me. God damn it, guys. This is not fair. 15.
15?
So cute. Okay, where's my athletics?
14, diva.
Yeah, you pull yourself with the stick, and the stick kind of falls back.
Oh my god.
And your character is now fell completely back into this mud. It's covering their bald head.
How could you do this to me?
How could you do this to me? I just need to yell at someone. Someone needs to be in front of me right now.
You can continue to pull this stick desperately, and eventually it does stop.
Okay.
And you realize that was a root. And it was like a long one that was in the mud, partially. You eventually do tug your way out, but you are like a mud monster, covered in mud.
What does nature even work for if you're not sturdy enough to pull me out of this disgusting, god-ridden mud? Oh, look at me. I'm covered in brown. Oh.
The crumbling behind you begins to intensify.
Oh my god, I have to run again.
You have lost your shoes.
My puppies. My sweet puppies.
All right, you continue to dash forward as fast as you can, despite being covered in muck.
You just hear like the slippery. It's like falling.
You're literally squelching around.
Ugh. It's disgusting.
You keep running forward, and you're just feeling like so disgusting. And you're like desperately hoping that nobody is gonna see you like this.
Why? Why must I be so beautiful and covered in this gross color?
Can you roll a perception, please?
Of course.
Whoops, sorry about that.
Okay, I got a 10. Sorry, I'm like blind. 11.
So, as you continue to run forward, now barefoot, there's this like sharp pain in your foot.
Ooh, did I step on something?
You did. You did indeed step on something. You stop for a second because, ow, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, it hurts. Okay.
Do you ignore the pain or do you check what's there?
Okay, I check my foot. What do I see at the bottom of my foot?
There seems to be a small stick, like, in your foot.
Oh. I don't know what the smartest thing to do right now is. I don't really have time to be thinking about pulling it out. I could pull it out and then bleed, and then it would get more infected. Or do I keep it in there?
You can roll a medicine.
Okay, I'll roll a medicine. 20! 21! Let's go!
21?
Yeah.
Nice. So, you know, it's a small stick. It's uncomfortable, but you can pull it out, and then maybe if you cover it with some fabric,
Okay.
mud actually sometimes has a natural ability to become a natural bandage.
Take this stupid thing off it. Slip it on here. Wrap this bad boy up. You know what? You're not completely useless.
I gotta get out of here. You continue to run forward immediately into a bundle of leaves.
Okay. Oh my goodness! Now I look even more ridiculous.
Yeah, you run through this bundle of leaves, and you're now a mud creature covered in leaves.
Okay, wonderful. You know what?
At least it's green now.
Okay.
It seems like whatever's crumbling behind you, it feels like it's coming in waves. Like it's not at one pace. It seems to be slowing down and then continuing.
So it's like inconsistent.
It is
It
inconsistent.
kind of just flows with however it feels.
Yeah.
Okay.
You start to feel as if you have a little bit more time as it calms down behind you.
Okay. Catch my breath a little bit. What are my surroundings looking like?
Okay, roll nature.
Okay. 15.
15? Yeah, you're in the middle of this beautiful forest. Start to feel a little bit inspired.
Oh, a glimmer of shimmer there, a sparkle, a little bit of bark. Oh, these people really do. Well, I could totally imagine myself not living here. I gotta get out of this place. What is going on? I don't even know who I am. I just know that everything's going to be okay. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm stuck in a forest with animals and mud and little creatures slithering about. Oh, this is not meant for me. No.
It feels like something is looking at you.
I just got a terrible feeling. Shudder. Behind my shoulder.
Do you look back?
She looks back.
Behind you, you see what looks to be a very aggressive and panicked, massive bear.
Need I say more? I should have jumped in the void when I had the chance.
Can
it see me?
It is looking directly at you.
Son of a gun.
And it is also bounding forward at a concerning pace.
Girl, I better run. The hell? What am I gonna do? Do I have to roll for something? Can I? Jesus!
Roll acrobatics.
God damn it. This is what I get for putting myself on low athletics. Oh,
That's dexterity.
1.
Okay, so you fall forward straight on your face.
Not my facial, but
You do camouflage into the ground a fair amount.
okay.
The bear kind of stops near where you are and he starts to sniff you out.
Like Predator. You can't see me in the mud.
He looks around and then he looks back at where the world is falling in and he runs forward,
Okay.
completely passing you.
Who knew that such disgusting, prickly things could be actually helpful? Looks like I'm not gonna die today. Okay, do I slowly get up? Can I slowly get up and just see if the bear is anywhere near me, or is this bear out in the distance?
For sure, you can roll investigation.
Cool. That wasn't a very good roll, but that's okay. 10.
Nice. Yeah, you look around and you see the bear ahead of you, running in the direction that you need to be running in. Yeah, he's running ahead of you and he seems to be off of your trail.
Okay. Okay. And what about the void rumbling? Is that still behind me?
Yes, and it does seem like it's beginning to ramp up again.
Okay, so I probably would like to pick up the pace and start running in the direction of the bear, but just hopefully avoiding attracting its attention.
You get the sense that you need to run a little bit to the east as it's running a little bit closer to the west.
Okay. Whatever direction works in terms of just avoiding its attention.
Okay, yeah, you continue to run forward, and off in the distance you see where the tree line kind of begins to come to an end.
Okay.
You're in this thick brush of trees, and you see this clearing, and you suddenly feel this, like, sense of peace. Like, if you reach this clearing, everything will be okay.
Okay. Do I see any mud near me?
It's a forest.
Okay.
There's a lot of mud.
I would like to cover myself in more mud and just put myself in like more leaves or moss that I can find to camouflage myself still. Just like after I noticed that the bear ignored me, I would like to have that same effect. Possible any other danger comes near.
For sure. You do get the sense that you have to pull it off of your face.
Yeah.
So that you can see better.
Yes.
But you can cover your arms with the mud.
Oh God. Really testing me today. Testing me. Oh, okay.
You run towards this clearing and you don't trust the sense of safety. You stay sort of on the tree line as you begin to go around it a little bit.
Okay. And when you say tree line, do you mean like
Where the forest ends.
uh-huh. Could I imagine it like when it's like deforestation? There's like an area where there are trees and there's an area where there are no trees, or is it just kind of like a field?
It's like a meadow.
A meadow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're looking at this
meadow
meadow that it goes towards another mountain.
Okay.
But this one, it doesn't look like the mountain that you saw before. It looks like this very relaxed, beautiful, million-year-old mountain that's fallen onto itself and folded into these beautiful coils. It looks a little bit more like what you'd expect a mountain to look like.
Okay. Very beautiful. I think I'm a little bit touched by scenery, just a little bit.
You see, not too far away, a person began to sprint in the middle of this clearing in another direction, going more east than you. There's a girl with short cropped hair pretty far away. You don't think that she would even hear you if you yelled out to her.
Okay. Well, I don't know her and she don't know me, so we can avoid each other. So I am going to just head in a different direction of her. I don't know who she is and I don't trust anybody.
Okay. Heading in a slightly different direction, you see this weird thing in the distance, from your angle, it looks like a really long rope ladder leading up into the clouds.
Okay. I'm covered in mud, so I don't know how safe that is.
You hear the crumbling behind you.
Okay, we're going up that damn rope.
You run towards it, and as you reach this ladder, you note that the person that you saw running before has walked up to it and has done 2 tugs to test the ladder. She looks at you. You look at her. And that's where we end this session today.
Wonderful. Very interesting. Very, very cool. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yes.
I definitely think that there's going to be a lot more fun sessions. Obviously, we're just starting out now, but don't underestimate us. What we're capable of.
Oh my god, getting into character.
Yes. For now, it's just feeling out the water, but I definitely think that there is going to be a lot more details, a lot more dimensions to what we're going to bring, and I think the first session went pretty well. Definitely wasn't sure what to expect. Had a little bit of fun with it. Had a little bit of a dramatic moment. Was fun overall. So thank you guys so much for the first session, y'all.
All right, everyone. That's the end of this episode of The Void. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time for Lighthouse, where home rules.
Hey, if you managed to make it in and out of our home today, consider following us to get invited again next time. You rule.